Hello, welcome to the Dobbercast OG edition. Today I'm joined with Murray
All right there.
and Adam.
Hello everyone, how are we doing?
My name's Scott, for all you people that don't know. So today we're going to be talking about what we think is the five best uncommons and commons from Tekken 8 for sealed. So this is specifically for sealed. I'm hoping that we can give you some pearls of wisdom for going into your pre-releases.
I take it when you see 15 cards to avoid.
Or that could be 15 cards to avoid. Aye.
Well, let's be honest, it's 10. Monies will be good.
I've definitely got some hot takes coming in. I do have reasons for every card that I've picked. I did think about it, even though I thought about it quickly. I did think about it. So I'm excited to see what you guys have come up with, what your top five is. I think we're going to do it in order from worst to best.
It's hard to say it's your top five and then say you're counting from worst to best, but the ones that you would like.
Yeah,
the first. That's it.
Aye.
And your pick.
I knew what I meant.
I think everybody knew what you meant, but like number one is the card that if you're drafting, you'd probably pick it above a rare, maybe an ultra rare, depending on where you're at. And then number five is the card that you'd happily play 6 copies of, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I definitely think my number five's going to surprise some people, but I do have reasons, and they are good reasons.
So the way that I've prepped this for us, it's always going to run in the order. It'll show Adam's card, then yours, Scott, then mine, and then it'll go back to the next number, and we'll go down. And if you
Sounds good.
If you see somebody else's card that's a duplicate of something that you've already got, don't spoil the surprise. But then we can talk about it again when we get to a future number. If there is any duplicates. Never
Okay.
know.
You'll share our brain cells.
Well, you're the only person that knows if there's duplicates, so I know that my number five definitely won't have a duplicate. So
Kicking off with Adam's number 5, if I've no messed this up.
Find out. No, you're good. So my number 5 card is Sandstorm. And just run through, it's a 5 def 3 check, fall over 5, 1 mid block, kick. 2 abilities on it. Blitz, if you have more foundations, your rival, draw a card. Second Blitz, your next high attack gets +3 speed. So I took a wee bit to look through and just check out the attacks for the commons and common sets. Most of the common attacks are X, do a thing, make a heat token, which was kind of okay-ish. And then coming back up to the uncommon attacks, I'm thinking Sandstorm would be quite good if you've managed to get ahead a little bit early in the seal. Get an extra card in hand can be that extra little pusher build you can get for a limited format. And checking out the card numbers, you've got about the least amount of attacks in the sealed set are going to be lows. Then it's actually lows, then highs and mids. So you've got more of a chance that you get maybe a couple of highs in your deck and line up the second one for getting that extra speed buff in it. So I thought this was a decent top end card in your deck. If you manage to get 1 or 2 of them, probably not a bad shout to add them in.
No.
Sorry.
On you go, Scott.
This actually nearly made my list.
Oh.
And it was probably going to be sitting about number 3. And then I found some other cards I wanted to put in my list instead. So, no, definitely a good pick. I'll be looking for them in sealed, I know that.
Yeah, I think this card's great. If we were doing a top 10 for each person, it'd definitely be on my list somewhere. I do think that it's nice to see someone getting rewarded for more foundations, which is normally the state that I'm sitting in, as I've built half my deck.
Yeah, you'll be playing a 60 card deck tomorrow is what you'll be doing.
Yeah, exactly. But that draw card is... It's a nice bonus, right? And I think there's a good... I hate using the term mind games because it has some jokes that get made with it in the community, but there's definitely a wee bit of mind game there about you slam this, you get to draw a card, you go, my next high gets free damage, free speed. So they might not use their speed hit, they might not use their damage redux abilities thinking, oh, I'm going to use it next time. And then regardless of what you've got, you're you're coming in anyway, right?
You've got the great meta again. We'll play a 5, draw a card. Plus next attack gets speed.
Yeah.
Play a foundation pass. Amazing.
I do need to ask though, Scott, do you know what FC means in Tekken term? Because I sure as hell don't. And I feel like I've been playing Tekken for quite a while.
Not forward crouch.
Oh, it might be forward crouch. That would make sense.
Is it?
Really, Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've not. You have the most Tekken experience. I don't know what FC means. I get roasted by anyone that plays Tekken in the comments.
Yeah, it's full crouch.
Oh, it's close then.
Oh well.
I don't play that man. What's his name?
Can tell you don't play him, mate. You don't know the character name.
Is it Rashid?
No,
I
that's
think
your.
it's
That,
Rashid,
that's the Street
that's
Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Yeah. I'll pause to it Shaheen.
Oh, that's right. It's Shaz.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Good to move
Fair
on
enough.
to your number 5, Scott.
Yep, go for it.
Here we go.
Bamboo connoisseur. Right, so already you're thinking, what is going on here? I'll tell you. Right, so it's a 1 diff, 5 check foundation with 2 high block. The enhance is enhanced sacrifice. Each player gains 3 health. Yeah, you're thinking, why you want to give everybody health? What are you doing? Why you gain your opponent health? I'll tell you why. Because sealed is a fun format, and I want it to last. Right? Right, let's just go and have a laugh, and this is how stories are made. And you're like, I remember you gave me 3 health, and then I came back and I done you in. Like, you shouldn't have done that.
Scott's trying to ruin everyone's combat map.
Pretty much, aye. Nah, I just thought it would be a wee fun addition, and it could go in your favour. Like, who cares if you give your opponent 3 health? It might not even matter to you, but it might matter if you get 3 health.
I feel
It's the
like,
difference between life and death.
I feel like this is Scott's attempt at like try to brainwash the locals so they all like play as many bamboo connoisseurs as possible.
Oh, I know what Scott wants to do. He wants to put someone to 1, go, haha, game life. You're still dead anyway.
Well, there's that as well. I do want to do that. You can get some good stories at this card, I think.
Definitely.
Moving on.
Right, money takes away the good card then.
Moving on. Scott's talking rubbish.
So for my number 5, we have Blood Talon. So with this one, it's a 2 difficulty, 5 check, plus 3 low block, 2 abilities. One of them's an enhanced commit. This attack gets -2 damage. And response tenacious flip. After you clear one or more cards from your card pool, you get to ready it. We're not triggering the response. I don't really care that much. But a little bit of like Scott's Bamboo Connoisseur. This is basically an extra 2 health each time I get to use it. And the fact that it doesn't flip, which there's another card in the set that flips for minus damage that almost made my list. But it got dropped for this. I can just see me sitting with like 4 or 5 Blood Talon in play, making my opponent skip an attack each turn, living that dream.
Right, that'll be very annoying. I can't wait to sit and look at this.
So I don't play enough sealed formats, right? And this has probably got great value because you can get 5 of them. And if there is a possibility, I've never really rated minus damage. It's not something I use a lot of.
Well, you've seen the way I
think a lot of
play.
this is-
I like to build up my hand, and then it's my foundations that keep me alive into the next turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Or if you need to hang on to a specific card in hand, as you only get a limited selection of attacks, you end up blocking with it with minus speed. Which is take 2, stay alive, backswing.
Yeah.
Aye, fair enough.
No, I did like it. This one, I just considered the bottom half of the response. I went, not getting the full value out of it. I don't know if I want to rate it as a 2, but maybe that's me just not thinking in sealed terms enough.
I don't think it's going to be a standard staple by any means, but when you're playing sealed and you don't have access to consistent damage pump, having that wee nice tap for -2, hopefully it's going to cause some problems.
Don't have discussing damage pump. I'll be playing Dragon off that +2 all day.
Well, yeah, unless it's on your character, I should say.
Number 4.
Number 4. And starting with Adam again. Nope, I buggered that.
What?
Well, there we
There
are.
we have it. Are we broken?
There we go.
Smashing. So I have chosen Mandinga as my number 4. It's a 2 5 check, 2 mid block. 1 enhance, E commit. This attack is +1 or -1 speed for each card in your card pool. I quite like this just for its general utility for speed and, well, obviously the speed pump and the speed debuff going in both directions if you're doing a long string of blocking or need to get a couple of extra pips onto it to get the last attack in, beat over arenas minus speed in some regards. And then there's a couple of good characters in there wanting to go a wee bit more of a string, or if you're playing Eddie himself, is probably going to be a good character for sealed. This is a pretty decent one for him as well. So I just liked it as general utility for the minus speed, but being able to go both ways, you can save it for your turn or keep it for your opponent. So that was quite flexible, which is why I liked it.
I also like this card. It also almost made my list.
Don't get out of my head.
I know, no, like so you've obviously put it higher than what I have. It almost made my list. I actually couldn't really think of number 5. That's why Bamboo Connoisseur actually made it in. So there was too many maybes. No, definitely this is a great card. It'll be great in constructed format, and it'll be great in sealed as well. So yeah,
I can see where this would shine in constructed, but I can honestly tell you this wouldn't have made my top 10.
Yeah, no, if you're playing good cards.
The minus speed ability on this basically doesn't matter for me. It's all it does is negate the progressive in your pool. It doesn't give any additional minus speed on top of that. So you need to play 2 cards in your opponent's turn before this is even worth tapping for that ability. I could see it offensively to, like, on your third attack you get to commit this for 2 speed, 3 speed at that point, which is a little bit better rate. But defensively, it doesn't do anything for me, man.
No,
I think you're discounting it. So typically when I've played sealed with the AC kind of longer strings, I feel anyway. And like the ignoring the progressive could be the difference between getting hit for lethal and no.
I'd rather just have a foundation that taps for minus speed. Like,
Yeah, right, okay.
face.
Yeah, fair enough.
This slightly be another foundation that someone else might have down the list for me for later, but I just like the ability to give the extra speed that Scott said, just get over the top of that last attack and seal to just clinch the game out.
Yeah, that would be why I'd be playing this. I feel bad because I think that's the first card that somebody's crapped on.
I'm surprised the first one gets crapped on, so I'll take it at this point. 1 for 1.
Moving on.
Detachable head. Oh yeah. I quite like this card. So we're going to be seeing a lot of cards that care about heat tokens, because it's sealed and that's what's in the set. That's the kind of the thing for the set. So it's a 3-diff 5 check with a static. When you play this card, build it committed, and then it's got form, commit, add 1 heat token to your stage, and then add this card to your hand. And it's got a +4 block as well, +4 low block. The +4 isn't great. However, if somebody's coming in with a low kind of later on in the game, you can play the +4 for your hand, and then it clears. So then you're back to no progressive on the first one, and then next turn you can form and get a heat token. I think with needing heat tokens for a lot of attacks, this could be quite good. I know there's loads of ways to make heat tokens, and we will be doing it. But some of the foundations, what is it? Is it mil 10?
It's remove
Yeah.
10
Oh
for
no,
your
remove 10.
discard.
It's remove 10, right? So in
Yeah.
a sealed format, removing 10 is quite bad. It's not the greatest.
Just a quarter of your deck. It's fine.
So having something else that makes heat tokens consistently will be pretty good, I think.
I think we can safely say just now that none of us has put the 1/5 form remove 10 for your discard into our top 5 cards that you should play. Any of the 14,
which one did you not put in?
Any of the 14 that you opened.
I mean, come on, Kazuya can get it off like one time. He can do his play from removed.
No, I think
So
I think Detachable Head's a good card. It's going to shine right when we get into standard, and you can use Genkai's training with it to make that a +0 low block and other nonsense.
Jump a bit.
But the fact that it's not unique and it's just commit it, make a heat token, and then you play it again on a free is like a bit nutty.
Yeah. It's the best way in sealed or anything like that to go and get a heat token. The next best way obviously being the ones that say remove a couple of cards from your discard pile from the rest of the game, but this would be the easiest and freest way to do it for everyone.
No, I think it's a good pick.
Oft. That's high praise. That's some winning.
Hoping my next few cards aren't as terrible then.
And my pick number 4 is Reverse Narcissus. I should have learned how to say these names.
I think so.
Reverse Hand
We'll not bring
Punch.
up SoCal.
Oh yeah, well we had Emma correcting every second card I said.
Aye.
Well, the damage stats on this, it's a 4 difficulty, 3 check, 5 high for free, kick and punch. And while the speed's good but the damage isn't great, this just represents -2 speed in your opponent's turn, which is basically just -1 speed when you consider progressive. And then upside if you block with it. This is my kind of card. I get to poke you for a tiny amount of damage while advancing my game plan, and then make it harder for you to kill me next turn. That's the kind of stuff I'd play in standard.
Oh yeah, 100%. The base 5 speed on it means that you're going to have to commit some resources to stop it. In general, getting a wee tiny poking if for some reason you don't want it to get momentum, and the free just minus speed is just good. Especially if you go around and play the character it's from as well, and you got the terror of, oh no, everything has at least 1/1 on it.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the fact the blitz on this doesn't have any sort of like gimmick tied to it where you have to commit something to do it or discard a momentum or hell the attack needs to do damage. It's just as soon as you play it and you blitz, that's happening.
Fantastic card. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. I'll be looking out for these as well. Another one that almost made my list.
I must admit, because you were so quiet there, I was expecting you to come in and... What do you mean you're playing this card? Card's trash?
Not at all. Not at all. No, the card's brilliant. I think it's great.
Cool. For nothing else, we'll move on to number 3.
3.
Need a big fancy transition for next time.
Did leave it all up to you. Right, this will be the card that Buddy was mentioning earlier. My number 3 pick is Determined Seeker. 2-5 check 3 mid block. It's E flip. This attack is -2 damage, or if it's a throw, it gets -4 damage instead. I like this one just because it was. I generally just liked it for the extra -4 on it. There's quite a few throws floating around this set, and especially King, most likely going to be quite a popular character in sealed because he's well loved in the game. I think just having these on hand to make sure you're not taking that extra chip damage constantly from these bigger throws, or just keeping the ready foundation give minus damage to one attack. You don't need to stop and then blocking the next one by starting the ready foundation. I just like that utility on it. The -2 consistently might be just better in the long run, but I like this wee instant payoff or little bonuses you can get in cards.
Aye, no, fair enough. Again, minus damage isn't something that I play, so I don't really look at them. I should probably change that mindset.
No, it's fair. Don't worry about it. I've got a card I went and should have put in my list and didn't after thinking back on it.
I think
because I don't play minus damage and constructed, I didn't look at them for sealed. That's probably my. Aye.
I think your years of playing a 7-hander has kind of taught you need to block. It doesn't matter if you can give -2 or 3 damage to that attack. You need to block because you will die eventually. So.
Aye. Need to play more of Scorpion, Scott, and just go, I'm just not going to block. I'll take a little less damage, but sure, hit my face.
Like I had the other one, obviously, that commits for -2. As you say, is Determined Seeker's quite similar. But the amount that I went back and forth before going, you know what, this is what I'm going with. I hadn't even gave any thought to something like Dragonov getting a hold of these. So, like, oh, I hit you, I get to unflip this. So in your turn, I've got another minus sitting here.
Yeah. And my brain, if anyone doesn't realise, is on Dragonov, so I didn't want to niche him like this, but I'm playing it if I get him.
And the fact that I think there's only one of the throws that can really up its damage substantially, which is the King SR, right? And how often have you seen that? Outside of powerful.
Yeah,
the
rest are sitting around like 4 to 5 damage at the top end, I think, that's it.
Yeah. Good to go to Scott. It's number 3.
I'll take another one, yeah.
Right, okay, we've got Wine Opener. So, first and foremost, the reason Wine Opener made it to my list is because my character's on it. she's there. So it's a 3-diff, 3-check, 3 low for 3 with a 3 low block. Blitz, if your rival's lost health this turn, your rival loses 2 health. This effect cannot reduce your rival's health below 1, which is fine. So aye, Anna's on it. It's got kick and taunt. We all like a wee taunt card. It's just a good way to kind of end a string, I think. If you've managed to hit your opponent, they're going to lose another 2, and it's a wee cheeky 3 low for 3. So I'll be playing them.
Yeah, I quite like this
I
card.
like Wine Opener.
The only thing I don't like about it is I'm sure this is the stupid knee hop attack that she has that you keep catching me away because I don't realise it's a counter in the game.
Yeah, I've run into that enough as well.
But the ability's fine, right? It gets to threaten being a free low 5 for no effort.
Yep.
And the fact that it's a low is just going to help it get in the first place. Yeah. I like it.
As a person who played the older Tokers back in the My Hero set, it's just an extra chip of 1 damage constantly coming in, just knocks the health total down and down and down and down until it stacks up. And as Barry says, if something just comes in and goes, this is actually lethal when you didn't think about it. Yeah, good fun. Especially if you just start playing them back to back to back to back to back. It just gets a bit silly.
I love the fact the life loss is regardless, like as long as you've hit them that turn, they burn for 2, then the attack goes to get to resolve into the enhance and obviously damage step. So it's not like if it deals damage, then they lose 2. Meaning that like this can't reduce your opponent below 1 probably doesn't matter as much as it looks like it does.
I don't think it matters at all.
Same.
So that was why it was on my list.
It's essentially just saying that even if you had blocked this, I partialed you essentially because you took 2.
So for my number 3, we have G-Corp CEO. Now, this is a 2/5 plus 3 high block and only has 1 ability, which isn't the most exciting thing in the world to read, but this says flip, draw, enhance, flip, draw a card. And then, if you don't have double gene counter on your character, you need to remove a card from your hand, but that doesn't really matter, right? Like, this card just flips, draws as a card, lets us filter a bit. And certain characters, you might not need to get rid of something, but there's not much at common and uncommon that provide an extra card. So I always knew this card was going to be in my top 5.
I highly expected this card to be in your top 5 because it says draw a card.
Does card say draw? Yes, we have played it.
I mean, flip is essentially no cost, right?
Yeah.
So
even better if you can put it in Dragonov and do it again.
Well, there's that. So yeah, card filter's good.
Yeah, quite happy with it. It's not the most exciting pick, but I couldn't put it any higher because it is just card draw at the end of the day, right?
That's fair.
Cool. Going on to number 2.
Thumbs up.
Top drawer.
Starting off with Adam's second pick.
So my next attack on my list would be Dragonfly Blade. It's a 5 diff, 5 mid for 5, 1 mid check, mid block. It's got EX2 weapon. It's got what I think is always a fun ability, which is response. After you play this card, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. And if you've got a heat token, look at the top 4 cards of your deck instead, and then you put them back in any order, which is either for the 2 or the 4. Looking at I quite like this card because it's just essentially solid stats 5 diff, 5 mid 5, EX2, so you can burn momentum into it, just get that last 5 damage in, or push your opponent's defenses with it. But being able to check the top of your deck, especially if it's heat token, 4 cards deep, can just let you plan your turn out and go, cool, checking 5s, this is game, or oh no, I need to break the checks, what to expect. There can be no surprises. You can plan your foundations, plan what you're doing, know exactly where you need to be, and just give yourself a much easier go turn, or realize that all 3s back out, abort, and save yourself from getting tapped out and broken in your next opponent's turn. So I just think it's a solid uncommon for the bit of info we can give you.
I think straight away, it's good value, for the 5 diff, good stats, 5 mid 5, or the 5s. That's kind of the baseline. It's like in Magic when you play a 2-mana creature, and you're wanting 4 stats on it.
Shows you how long ago
It's
Scott
the same.
played Magic.
You didn't realize the 2 mana doesn't get you a bear anymore. It gets you a bear, but it has wings, machine gun, and
That does show you.
ass.
EX2 when it's a nice kicker, and the ability is exactly what you're wanting. Good wee opener.
So I must admit, I completely missed that this was a response when I was reading them earlier. I thought it was a blitz, and I was a bit like, oh, fine. Card's good, I can understand what its value is. If it was a blitz, probably wouldn't make my top 5, would definitely be in top 10. But noticing that this also triggers on block probably pushes it that extra bit, where it should have definitely been in my top 5.
Yeah, I realised that after I finished speaking that, yeah, it is again, if you block with your 1 mid block, cool, what do the rest of my blocks look like? I need just like 2, shuffle them down kind of thing, and just get your good blocks when you need them. So I missed that actually, speaking about it.
Yeah, card's good, man.
It's only number 2, so it means I picked a terrible card for number 1. Can't wait to get it.
And moving on to Scott's number 2.
Dash. First action we've seen in this list. So I 1 difficulty action with a 5 check, enhance, sacrifice a heat token. Is it this attack?
It's your,
I can't read
Your
that.
attack.
your attack.
It's your attack. Aye. Your attack gets 6 speed. Plus 1 mid block. I think this is going to close out games. Unsealed. 6 speed. You can't block my last attack.
This is going to be an
I'm going to be making.
On you go.
What was that? I'm going to make a heat token somewhere. I'm going to play this.
This is going to be scary in Heihachi. Oh yeah,
It's going to be scary in Heihachi, yeah.
But I think it'd be scary anyway. 6 speed is nothing to laugh at. Like,
I know, but remember, I have a 3-diff card in this Goblin slot that says reset its speed. All that, you've wasted your time.
I bet have I? What if I've got two? No, I genuinely think this is going to close out games. Because 6 speed
Yeah,
is
I
not
agree.
off it.
If you can go and pull it off, and it's definitely that boom 6 speed. Right, game 2.
And if you've not noticed,
Oh, that's good.
my girl's on it.
What? Funny that I hadn't spotted that one. No,
When it appeared, I genuinely thought that was the reason. I'm like,
it is. He's lying through his teeth right now.
I am not. I'm genuinely no. I think this will close out games.
I gave Adam crap earlier for a foundation, and now I'm about to do it to you in action. It's
Right, go for it.
It's fine. That's it, mate. It's other than if you can get a big powerful or something with it, then yeah. But 6 speed doesn't mean anything if your damage isn't there. It's
Especially if you give it -2 damage. I mean, that's nice
oh
and
yeah,
fast.
like that damage debuff, mate. Like that's Adam and I are going to be packing that, so when you heat dash, we'll set your damage to nothing.
Watches your wine opener, just steals 2 and switches to 1. Sad Scott noise.
Brilliant. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think the card's a bit gimmicky. Like well, I get it. 6 speed is 6 speed, but Saka heat token isn't just like the cost by itself, unless you have the card you had previous, the detachable head, or some easy way to make the heat token. Like, are you going to remove 4 cards from your discard pile and play a card from hand to give 6 speed? Is that a good value?
If it's going to close out the game, aye.
And I guess if it's no closing out the game, it's a +1 mid block.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Aye, it's there. It's going to be there to close out my games.
I'm looking forward to you hitting somebody with this. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably be tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to you hitting somebody with this tonight. In that case, and coming there to tell me that you won.
The recap of Thanks, Murray. I look forward to getting hit with this.
That heat dash gave me so much speed.
Couldn't block it. Yes.
You know what she's saying when she's running towards you? Coming in.
Right, let's see your runner-up.
So my runner-up, looking forward to he's telling me this is crap. I have Cossack Kicks. Now, unlike it's a 5 difficulty 4 low for 5, checks are free, +2 mid block, and it has Echo and Kick. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, and we do have some momentum spenders this time at common and uncommon, unlike I think Guilty Gear had nothing, basically.
No, I had nothing.
I think you could get EX if you had a counter on your character or whatever the condition was. But a 4 low 5 with Echo isn't nothing to sniff at and sealed. It's not the best thing in the world, but cheap easy Echo attack. I say cheap, it's a 5 difficulty, but it's off zone and it's an Echo attack. Like, I'll take it, man. I put this higher than Dragonfly Blade. This should probably have been. 100%. I should have probably bumped everything down, and Dragonfly Blade should have been just ahead of this.
So I missed this at Echo. I won't lie because I just realised that when you flip a foundation gets a speed, totally missed that Echo. Now that I know that an Echo, this should be on my list because when you're sealed format with a limited amount of cards in your deck, one that just says "I play me again" as a Polo 5. There's zero downside there. It's good. You want that. You go, here's the same thing twice, then play cards. I've won sealed games or just having an Echo card in previous drafts. So no, I like this. It's good.
I mean, Echo's good. So do you know what makes me sad? In times before, this card would have had multiple 6. I had to look up how many Cossack kicks he actually does. So it's 6 Cossack kicks he does in Tekken. So this would have had multiple 6. It probably wouldn't have been a 4 low for 5, right enough. But no, Echo's not to sniff it and sealed. So definitely.
Right, on to your top picks. The big number
yeah.
one. Here we go, Adam. What is your best common or uncommon for the set for sealed and limited?
Funnily enough, it's another card that has Jack's face on it. It is next gen model, a 1 diff 5 low foundation, 2 low block, breaker 1 responds after you play this card. Choose the player, that player knows 2 cards. Why do I think this card's really good? Especially for sealed. It is the premium low block in the set, one you should be getting to see lots and lots of with breaker on it. There's a good amount of low attacks that you want to stop, like that Cossack's kit with Echo we just saw there. And if you're milling your opponent a little bit for 2 and sealed, you're just speeding up the clock on them and forcing them out. So I'm going to grab every single one of these I can, and I'll be partial blocking with it every single time or full blocking with it. I just like this as pure value for the card itself. And that's generally it. I saw that and went, well, I need 10 of them in my same deck. Didn't even think about any other card. And other cards might do stuff. Dragonfly Blade might really cheat and look at other top cards in my deck. Okay, give me 10 of them.
How did I miss that this was a common?
It was the first. Common Foundations 10, please. I don't need to look at anything else.
A common that has breaker 1 on a +2 low block, and fair enough, mill and 0.2 isn't nothing and sealed. Yeah, this card's a bit nutty started. Like, it's got a good block, an ability that can trigger on block, and a keyword that triggers on block. It could have been an uncommon, that would have fought twice.
I'm surprised it's wonderful. Honestly. These are normally scrapped to twos.
Yeah, I missed this card completely. So this is quite a surprise. I agree with everything you've said. This is great. I like milling people out, so
Aye. As long as this isn't one of the rare common cards, everyone should have them. No low attacks get to hit anyone.
It's the fact if you just build it in your turn, they still mill too. Like, seems fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fine top card.
I mean, it's not as exciting as Dragonfly, but I can understand like where next gen will win games because the value it just gives, that breaker 1 probably hampering the opponent and stuff.
I base my one pick on essentially what can I consistently see the most and gives the most value all the time. And I went a common foundation with breaker 1 and a low block, 100%.
Cool. On to Scott's number 1 pick. We have
Dragonfly Blade.
Funny that.
So unlike you two, I actually did notice that this was a response. So this can obviously be twofold. We spoke about it being on block. You can either block with this when you think it's your opponent's last attack of the turn and stack your next draw, or you're stacking your checks to survive the turn. I love this card.
I mean, I chose it in my list. I got no notes. I think the card's been great. If we were doing a normal draft, we'd be fighting each other for them.
As I say, I regret not putting it on my list, but the fact that he's doubled up with it is nice. This is the only duplicate that we have between the three of us.
Yes, me and Scott share the brain cell.
Anything else you want to add about this? Or we did say a lot.
No,
everything
was said during Adam's.
Not really anything else.
Right, on to the last card then, and I am amazed that this didn't make MD's list, to the point where I'm now scared to reveal it in case it's actually a rare, and I've missed. I've not noticed. But my number 1 pick for limited is Jen's Glove.
Jen's Glove's an uncommon.
It is an uncommon, but I just seen it.
Yeah.
How did this not make MD's list? Like, 3 difficulty.
Oh, I was picking 5 different cards.
I will tell you why it didn't make my list. I didn't think that and I would have room for the 3 diff asset in a sealed deck.
Oh man.
I purely just assumed one of you guys would put it into one double up.
Free difficulty, checks a 5, +1 mid block. Enhanced commit, choose a card in your card pool. You may try to block with this attack with that card. Like, next gen model's great, but having an asset that says I get to replay this next gen model I've already played, even better. Dragonfly Blade's great on block, but what's better than that? Getting to see the top 2 of your deck again. Being able to play slightly more aggressively because you know you can double tap or you can double block with a card from hand. Oh, it's my kind of card, man. And the fact that it's not unique, like, I'll play 6 of these and be happy. I don't need foundations.
Just block with the same card over and over and over again. Brilliant.
I mean,
I
is
do
everyone
not
else
want. Sorry.
Sorry, you go.
I
No.
don't want to play against this in constructed. I really don't. I think this card is going to be the bane of many people, especially on the good symbol.
Oh yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea?
We could spend an easy 20 minutes talking about Mothra with this and going, well, I'm going to commit Mothra and then block you with Divine Protector, and then Jin's Glove and block you with Divine Protector, and then, you played another attack, let me flip this foundation and pick up my Divine Protector. And it's like, aye.
I'll physically eat a copy of Mothra at the table.
My biggest issue I have with this card isn't about playing with it, it's the design. It could have easily been called Jin's Gloves and just slapped Unique on it. So you don't need to deal with multiples.
Sure.
But
That was what I was going to say. It's not unique. It can play with multiple. If someone gets more than one with Yoshimitsu as well, oh no, there's 3 Jin's Gloves on the table.
yeah.
One's a character card.
If this card doesn't eat a ban in the near future, I think I'll be very surprised.
I don't think it needs a ban. I think the errata alone is a unique.
Yeah, it kind of needs unique on it because someone going, cool, I played 2 of these turn 1, or I played 2 or 3 the first couple of times. I don't want sad noises and get breaker 2'd every single attack.
Yeah. He's looking forward to tomorrow night. Oh, tonight by the time this video comes out.
But yes, I'm looking forward to it immensely. I can't wait for Xander's luck to come back around and crack a chrome in front of everyone and get mobbed by the Tekken players down the stairs.
It'll be good.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited of it. Sealed event. The last sealed event I done was I don't know if I did sealed Guilty Gear, did I?
Yeah,
I don't think I did.
You did. You took part of the
Did I?
sealed Guilty Gear that the trading post guys invited us to play him.
Aye, well, apart from that, so I think that was probably my last sealed event.
That was a while ago.
Aye, because I didn't do sealed Godzilla.
Sealed Godzilla was very dumb with what it was. Did you open on gears? Is the answer yes? Guess who you're playing?
I can't believe both my kits had Anguirus and Anguirus Ball. And it was like, aye, cool.
No.
So I am looking forward to the format. Seeing what we open. We get one of these sweet chromes. If that's everything, we will wrap up. So thanks very much for watching, listening, everybody. I've had a great time here. It's good to be back doing a wee bit of content. I've not been here in a long time doing some content. I think you guys have either.
No, you're speaking for the lot of us, man. Well,
aye. So hopefully, as a team, the Daubers can start doing a good bit more. I think we're going to re-record. We're going to record again pretty soon after the pre-release. Give our thoughts on and tell you what happened during that. So yeah, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and
push all the YouTube buttons.
Yeah, push them all, and I think that's us.
Yeah, man, that's us. We'll catch you next time.
See you later.